There are places on our planet that, well, they really defy description. They are vast, silent theatres of nature's grandest performances. Here, the world seems to breathe. It sighs with the wind and sings with the water. These are not merely places on a map. They are living, breathing entities, each with its own rhythm and soul. To stand within them is to feel a profound connection to something ancient and powerful. We are invited not just to look, but to listen and to feel. It is a journey that begins with a single step into the unknown, a promise of sights that will forever alter our perception of the world we call home. The journey begins in the quiet hush before dawn. A veil of mist hangs low over the landscape, obscuring what lies ahead. There is a palpable sense of anticipation in the air. The world holds its breath, waiting for the first touch of light. It is in these moments of stillness that the true magic begins to stir. The air is cool and crisp, carrying the scent of damp earth and distant rain. Every rustle of a leaf, every distant call, hints at the immense spectacle about to unfold. We are but small visitors in a kingdom far older and grander than our own imagination could ever conjure. What secrets do these landscapes hold? What stories are written in the ancient rock and the gnarled bark of timeless trees? Each new horizon beckons with the promise of discovery. We are drawn forward by an insatiable curiosity, a desire to witness the marvels that lie just beyond our sight. It is a pilgrimage to the heart of wonder itself. The path is not always clear, but the reward is a glimpse into the raw, untamed beauty of our world. It is a beauty that inspires awe, humility, and a deep sense of reverence for the forces that have shaped our planet over millennia. And so we venture forth. Our senses are heightened, attuned to the subtle symphony of the wild. We tread softly so as not to disturb the delicate balance of this pristine world. The air thrums with an unseen energy, a life force that flows through every living thing. It is a journey not of conquest, but of quiet observation. We are here to witness, to learn, and to be humbled by the sheer scale and magnificence of it all. The world is opening its arms to us, ready to reveal its most cherished secrets, one breathtaking panorama at a time. The story of our planet is about to begin. Our journey first takes us high above the world we know. We ascend into a realm of stone and sky. Here, colossal mountains pierce the clouds. Their jagged peaks are dusted with brilliant white snow, a stark contrast against the deep sapphire heavens. The air grows thin and cold. Every breath is a conscious effort. A profound silence reigns, broken only by the whisper of the wind as it snakes through narrow passes and over sharp ridges. This is a world of immense scale and stark beauty, a place where one feels utterly insignificant in the face of nature's monumental architecture. The sun's light is sharp and unfiltered, casting long, dramatic shadows that crawl slowly across the valleys below. Below the icy summits, life clings on with remarkable tenacity. We see a creature perfectly adapted to this harsh environment. A snow leopard moves with a quiet, deliberate grace. Its thick, spotted coat provides perfect camouflage against the mottled rock and snow. It places each paw with silent precision, its long, thick tail providing balance as it navigates a treacherous ledge. There is no wasted movement. Every step is a testament to survival, a ballet of stealth and power. It pauses, its gaze fixed on something in the distance, a ghost in the high wilderness, a fleeting vision of sublime wildness. Further down the slopes, the landscape softens. Hardy grasses and alpine flowers add splashes of color to the grey stone. A herd of ibex, their magnificent curved horns silhouetted against the sky, graze peacefully on a steep incline. They move with an agility that defies the sheer cliffs they call home. A young one playfully butts heads with another, a brief moment of levity in a world defined by survival. The sound of a distant rockfall echoes through the valley, a stark reminder of the ever-present power of these mountains. It is a constant slow-motion process of creation and destruction. As dusk approaches, the mountains are set ablaze with color. The setting sun paints the snow-capped peaks in hues of orange, pink, and deep purple. The shadows lengthen, swallowing the valleys in a deep, inky blackness. The temperature plummets, and the stars begin to emerge in the clear, cold sky, shining with an intensity rarely seen in the world below. The mountains seem to sigh, settling in for the long, cold night. They stand as silent sentinels, watching over the world, their ancient secrets locked away in stone and ice, waiting for a new day to dawn. We descend from the cold, thin air of the peaks into a world teeming with life. We enter the great rainforest. The air here is thick, warm, and heavy with moisture. It is saturated with the scent of damp earth, decaying leaves, and 1,000 different blossoms. A constant, gentle hum fills the air, the buzz of insects, the chorus of unseen frogs, and the distant chatter of monkeys. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense canopy far above, filtering down in ethereal shafts of light that illuminate patches of the forest floor. It is like stepping into a vast green cathedral, a world pulsating with a vibrant emerald heartbeat. Every surface is covered in life. Mosses and ferns cling to the trunks of colossal trees, their roots forming tangled buttresses that anchor them to the forest floor. Brightly colored fungi sprout from fallen logs, adding brilliant splashes of orange and red to the overwhelming green. Water drips constantly from the leaves above, a gentle percussive rhythm that is the forest's ever-present soundtrack. We move slowly, our eyes gradually adjusting to the dappled gloom, discovering new wonders at every turn. A butterfly with wings like iridescent blue jewels flutters silently through a sunbeam, a fleeting moment of pure magic. High in the canopy, a different world exists. A family of orangutans moves with slow, deliberate grace through the high branches. A large male with his distinctive cheek pads watches over his family. He swings from one branch to another, his long arms allowing for an effortless, almost languid progression. A mother tenderly grooms her young infant, who clings tightly to her fur. Their movements are thoughtful and unhurried, perfectly in tune with the rhythm of the forest. Their gentle presence adds a profound sense of peace and wisdom to this ancient ecosystem, a reminder of the deep connections that bind all living things here. As we venture deeper, we come to a clearing where a waterfall cascades over a dark, moss-covered cliff face. It falls into a crystal-clear pool below, the roar of the water a powerful counterpoint to the gentle hum of the forest. The spray creates a perpetual mist, nourishing the ferns and orchids that grow in the rock crevices. A hummingbird, its wings a blur of motion, hovers for a moment to drink nectar from a vibrant red flower. This place is a nexus of life, a vibrant, self-sustaining world where every element is interconnected in a complex and beautiful dance of survival. From the damp, green embrace of the forest, our journey takes us to a land of stark and breathtaking emptiness. We arrive at the edge of a great desert. Before us lies an endless ocean of sand, sculpted by the wind into magnificent flowing dunes. The sun beats down with an unrelenting intensity, bleaching the sky to a pale, washed-out blue. The heat rises in shimmering waves from the ground, distorting the horizon and creating mirages of distant water. The silence here is absolute, a profound and almost deafening emptiness. It is a silence that allows you to hear the beating of your own heart. The landscape is a masterpiece of light and shadow. In the early morning, the low sun casts long, sharp shadows, defining the elegant curves and sharp crests of every dune. The sand glows with a soft golden light. As the day progresses, the sun climbs higher and the shadows shrink, the landscape flattening into a vast, shimmering expanse of brilliant white and yellow. It is a world of extreme contrasts, where the simple interplay of light on sand creates a scene of minimalist and powerful beauty. The wind is the only artist here, constantly reshaping the dunes, ensuring that the view is never the same twice. Despite the harsh conditions, life persists. A solitary oryx, its long, spear-like horns a striking silhouette against the pale sky, stands motionless on a distant ridge. Its white coat reflects the fierce sunlight, a perfect adaptation for this sun-scorched world. It moves with a slow, regal gait, conserving its energy as it searches for the sparse vegetation that somehow survives here. We see the delicate tracks of a fennec fox in the sand, evidence of a creature that waits for the cool of the night to emerge from its burrow. Every living thing in the desert is a marvel of resilience. As evening falls, the desert undergoes a magical transformation. The brutal heat of the day subsides, replaced by a gentle, cooling breeze. The setting sun ignites the sky, turning the clouds and the sand into a spectacular canvas of fiery orange, deep red, and soft violet. The dunes, which appeared so pale and harsh in the midday sun, now glow with a warm, internal light. Once darkness falls, the sky becomes a breathtaking spectacle. With no competing light, the stars blaze with an astonishing brilliance, and the Milky Way stretches across the heavens like a river of scattered diamonds. We leave the dry, sun-baked land behind and travel to the coast. Here, the world gives way to the immense and mysterious ocean. We stand on a cliff top, looking out over an endless expanse of deep blue water that stretches to the horizon. The rhythmic sound of waves crashing against the rocks below is a powerful, hypnotic mantra. The air is fresh and salty, carrying the cries of gulls as they soar on the updrafts. This is the edge of a different realm, a world that covers most of our planet, yet remains largely unexplored. Its surface glitters under the sun, hiding the secrets of the deep. We submerge beneath the waves and enter a world of silent, weightless wonder. The cacophony of the surface world vanishes, replaced by a profound and peaceful quiet. Sunlight filters down from above, creating shifting patterns of light on the seabed, like dancing spirits. We are in a coral reef, a bustling, vibrant city teeming with life. Corals of every imaginable shape and color form intricate structures, providing homes and shelter for a dazzling array of creatures. Schools of tiny, brightly colored fish move as one, their scales flashing as they turn in perfect synchrony. It is a world of breathtaking beauty and complexity. Among the coral gardens, larger creatures move with a slow, majestic grace. A green sea turtle glides effortlessly through the water, its ancient, wise eyes surveying its surroundings. It uses its powerful flippers to propel itself with a gentle, rowing motion, a picture of serene tranquility. It pauses to graze on seagrass, unbothered by our presence. In the distance, a manta ray with its enormous wingspan soars through the water column. It moves not like a fish, but like a great bird in flight, its movements fluid and mesmerizing. It is a gentle giant of the ocean, a truly awe-inspiring sight. Deeper still, where the light begins to fade, the ocean reveals yet more of its mysteries. We drift over a steep drop-off, the edge of the abyss. The water here is a deep, impenetrable blue. A sense of awe and humility washes over us as we gaze into the darkness. This is a reminder of the sheer scale and power of the ocean. It is a world of incredible contrasts, from the sunlit, bustling reefs to the cold, dark depths. It is a vital part of our planet's life support system, a source of endless wonder and a home to some of the most extraordinary creatures on Earth. Our journey now takes us to the planet's extremes, to the vast, frozen landscapes of the polar regions. We arrive in a world of ice and snow, a kingdom of white and blue. Immense glaciers, rivers of ancient ice, flow slowly towards the sea. They crack and groan, the sound echoing for miles across the silent landscape. Colossal icebergs, carved from the glaciers, float serenely in the frigid, dark water. They are sculptures of incredible beauty, their shapes ranging from jagged peaks to smooth, arched cathedrals. The air is biting cold, so pure and clean that it feels sharp in the lungs. The light here is extraordinary. During the long days of the polar summer, the sun circles the horizon, never setting. It casts a low golden light that makes the ice glitter and glow. The colors are subtle but beautiful. The brilliant white of the snow, the deep translucent blue of the old ice, and the gray of the exposed rock. It is a minimalist palette that creates a landscape of stark, ethereal beauty. The silence is profound, broken only by the cry of a distant seabird or the colossal crack of a calving glacier, a dramatic reminder of the constant change in this frozen world. Life here is tough, but it is also abundant. On the edge of the sea ice, a colony of penguins provides a scene of constant activity and noise. They waddle comically on land, but in the water they are transformed. They are sleek, agile swimmers, shooting through the icy depths like torpedoes in pursuit of fish. On a large ice floe, a polar bear, the undisputed ruler of this kingdom, prowls the edge of the ice. Its huge paws are perfectly adapted for walking on snow and swimming in the freezing water. It moves with a slow, powerful confidence, a magnificent predator in its element. As we watch, a mother bear emerges from a snow den with her 2 young cubs. They are seeing the world for the first time. They tumble and play in the snow, their movements clumsy and full of youthful energy. The mother watches them with a patient, protective gaze. It is a tender scene in one of the harshest environments on Earth. It is a powerful testament to the resilience of life and the strength of the maternal bond. These frozen kingdoms, seemingly barren and inhospitable, are in fact cradles of extraordinary life, holding a fragile beauty that commands our deepest respect. We follow the water as it flows from the melting ice, forming a small trickle that grows into a stream and then a mighty river. The river is the lifeblood of the land, a winding artery that carves its way through mountains, forests and plains. Its journey is long and varied. In the highlands, it is a raging torrent crashing over rocks and through steep gorges, its roar filling the air. Here, the water is white with foam, a powerful and untamed force. It carves canyons and shapes the very rock of the mountains, a testament to the patient, relentless power of water over stone. As the river reaches the lowlands, its character changes. It becomes wider, deeper, and slower. It meanders peacefully through lush green floodplains. The banks are lined with tall reeds and ancient trees, their roots reaching down into the life-giving water. The surface of the river is calm, reflecting the sky like a mirror. Here, the river is a haven for wildlife. A kingfisher, a flash of brilliant blue and orange, darts from a branch to catch a small fish. A family of otters plays in the shallows, their sleek bodies twisting and turning in the clear water. The river provides for all. The river is a highway for some of the planet's most impressive creatures. In a wide, muddy stretch, a pod of hippos wallows in the cool water, escaping the heat of the day. Only their eyes, ears, and nostrils are visible above the surface. A large bull lets out a thunderous yawn, revealing his formidable tusks. On the bank, a huge crocodile basks in the sun, its armored skin looking like ancient bark. It lies perfectly still, a patient predator waiting for an opportunity. The river brings together a community of creatures, all dependent on its constant, life-sustaining flow. Eventually, the river completes its long journey and meets the sea. It forms a vast delta, a complex network of channels, mudflats, and mangrove forests. This is a place of immense fertility, where the fresh water of the river mixes with the salt water of the ocean. It is a crucial nursery for countless species of fish and birds. Flocks of flamingos, their pink plumage a stunning contrast against the grey mud, feed in the shallows. The river, having nourished the land throughout its course, finally gives its water back to the ocean, completing a vital cycle that sustains life across the continent. Our journey is not confined to the land and the sea. We now turn our gaze upwards to the great ever-changing canvas of the sky. The sky is a source of constant wonder, a stage for some of nature's most spectacular and ephemeral displays. During the day, clouds drift and morph, forming fantastical shapes. They can be wispy and delicate, or dark and menacing, heralding the arrival of a storm. A powerful thunderstorm is a breathtaking display of nature's power. The sky darkens, the wind howls, and brilliant flashes of lightning illuminate the landscape, followed by the deep, rolling thunder that seems to shake the very ground. Sunset is a daily miracle. The sky transforms into a masterpiece of color, a symphony of reds, oranges, purples, and pinks. It is a fleeting performance, changing from one moment to the next, before the final sliver of the sun disappears below the horizon. But the show is not over. In the twilight, the first stars begin to appear. As darkness deepens, the sky reveals its true, staggering immensity. Far from the lights of human settlement, the Milky Way arches across the heavens, a luminous band of countless distant suns. Shooting stars streak across the darkness, brief, silent fireworks in the vast expanse. In the planet's polar regions, the night sky offers a truly magical spectacle, the aurora. Faint at first, a pale green glow appears on the horizon. It grows in intensity, twisting and shimmering, forming vast, silent curtains of light that dance across the sky. The colors shift from green to pink, purple, and red. The lights move with a fluid, ethereal grace, sometimes slow and gentle, at other times fast and dramatic. It is a celestial ballet of unimaginable beauty, a direct, visible manifestation of the powerful connection between the sun and our own planet. To witness it is to feel a profound sense of awe. The sky connects all the places we have visited. The same sun that bakes the desert sand also melts the glaciers. The same winds that shape the dunes also carry the seeds that will grow in the rainforest. The water that falls as rain in the mountains will eventually flow in the great rivers to the sea. The sky is the great unifier, the vast roof under which all of these wonders exist. It reminds us that everything is connected, part of one single, incredibly complex and beautiful system. It is the ultimate expression of our planet's dynamic and ever-changing nature. Our journey through the wonders of planet Earth must, for now, come to an end. We have stood on the highest peaks and explored the deepest oceans. We have felt the heat of the desert and the chill of the frozen poles. We have walked through ancient forests and followed the course of mighty rivers. In each of these places, we have witnessed scenes of breathtaking beauty and power. We have been humbled by the sheer scale of nature and inspired by the incredible resilience of life in all its forms. These are experiences that leave an indelible mark on the soul. The memories of these places will stay with us. The sound of the wind whispering through the mountain passes. The sight of a snow leopard moving like a ghost through the rocks. The humid, life-filled air of the rainforest. The silent, graceful glide of a sea turtle through a coral garden. These are not just images, they are feelings. They are moments of connection with the natural world that remind us of our place within it. They instill a sense of peace, a feeling of belonging to something far greater than ourselves. The echo of that wonder will resonate within us for a lifetime. These magnificent landscapes and the creatures that inhabit them are a precious inheritance. They are the result of billions of years of evolution and geological change. They hold a wildness and a beauty that are essential for the health of our planet and for the nourishment of the human spirit. To witness them is to understand the profound importance of preserving them. They are not just beautiful scenes to be admired, they are living, breathing systems that are vital for the survival of all life on Earth, including our own. They are a source of endless fascination and inspiration. And so, as we return from our journey, we carry with us a renewed sense of awe for the planet we call home. We have been reminded that wonder is all around us, in the grandest landscapes and in the smallest details of life. The Earth is a world of infinite beauty, of constant change, and of enduring mystery. It continues its ancient rhythms, the turning of the seasons, the flow of the tides, the dance of life and death. And it holds the promise of countless more wonders waiting to be discovered, waiting to fill us once more with a sense of profound and lasting reverence.